Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV with your college basketball top 25 video for this Wednesday night, February the 22nd. I'm going to take a look at each of the top 25 games tonight on Wednesday, give you free matchup analysis and advice on how to play these games. That's all coming up free for you in just a moment right here on WagerTalk TV. Quick reminder that this is a great time of the year to be playing college and pro basketball. Football is done. Baseball is about a month away, so let's make some money with basketball, especially as you finish this final week of February. March Madness right around the corner. I won again last night, easy double-digit winner on Michigan State for my private clients at WagerTalk.com. College and pro hoops just smoking them this year. Number 1 in the NBA, number 2 combined college and pro basketball sides so far in 2023. In fact, up over 60 units of profit over the past month in college and pro hoops. 48 and 31, 61% basketball run over the past month. Get 7 days all sports right now for just $99. Now 3 days $59 or get 7 days for $99. No promo code needed. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Strong best bets for tonight on Wednesday. And don't forget about the daily free plays. Missed the free play yesterday, but we're still 16 and 4, 80%. We've missed a couple free plays this week, and we're still 16 and 4, 80%. Since the end of January. So it's a great way to build your bankroll. Keep in mind the free plays are games that are just a bit outside for making the cut. So we're up 60 units of profit in basketball over the past month and an additional 16 and 4 in the free plays, which I left off the card and I post for free every day on my page. Get Wednesday night's free play and more importantly, get my strong best bets right now. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut code WT.buzz/SM. All right, there's one true head-to-head top 25 matchup tonight. I'm going to analyze that. Plus, as a bonus, I'm going to look at the other 3 games involving top 25 teams. So every ranked opponent's game, we're going to preview for free here on this video. We're going to do quick hitter fashion because it's Wednesday. I know you're busy sneaking away from work to watch this video. Good for you. Watch as many videos as you can here on WagerTalk TV. And by the way, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell for instant alerts when these videos do go live. I'll have another college basketball top 25 video for Saturday, late Friday night into Saturday here on this network as well. But there is one true head-to-head top 25 matchup, and it's an early game. First game on the board at 6:30 Eastern tonight on Fox Sports 1 in the Big East. Number 20 Providence at number 18 Connecticut. And now I'm using the overnight lines. I'm doing this video overnight on Tuesday, so these lines will move on the day during the day on Wednesday as we get closer to tip-off Wednesday night. So right now it looks like Connecticut's about a 7.5 point favorite. Totals around 144, although I have seen tonight on Tuesday some heavy sharp money late Tuesday night come in on the under and drop this a couple points. So it does look like some sharp money is coming on the under as we speak here as I'm doing this video late Tuesday night. As far as the matchup in this game, one thing we talk about late in the season obviously is revenge, and it's a very overrated use term in handicapping, except in certain situations, and it does qualify in this game for a few reasons. First of all, Connecticut, a quality team, obviously, a top 20 team, and also a strong home court, 13 and 2 straight up at home, and they're playing with double-digit revenge from a 12-point loss at Providence as a road favorite back in early January. They were a 5.5 point favorite. Now they're only a 7.5 point favorite in the rematch. Now, the concern I have laying the big numbers is that Providence, although they've been much weaker on the road, by the way, Providence 5 and 7 straight up away versus 15 and 0 at home. Even though they've lost 7 games on the road, they've been close losses. They lost by 5 at St. John's, 2 at Xavier in overtime, and then back in early January, 8 and 6 point losses at Marquette and Creighton, both times as an exact 7.5 point dog like tonight. So they have stayed within this margin, but it does look like a good revenge setup here for Connecticut tonight at 6:30 Eastern. One thing that's also interesting about UConn is they're only ranked 18th in the AP. They're only 23rd in the coaches poll. Yet if you look at the KenPom rankings, they're 6th overall, and they're top 20 both offense and defensive efficiency. So UConn was overachieving earlier this season. Nobody expected them to be that good. They hit a little bit of a rut mid-season, and I think because of that, they are a little bit undervalued. We mentioned them a week ago here on the video, a couple weeks ago actually, in a good spot against Marquette. They won that game by 15 as a 4.5 point favorite. That was 2 Wednesdays ago. We talked about it here in the video. It was also a strong best bet for my clients at WagerTalk.com. This is a little pricier now at 7.5, but once again, it does look like a good bounce back spot, revenge spot that is, for Connecticut. And I do think they're a little bit undervalued now, as you can see in the rankings compared to what the computer rankings have them. All right, now that's the only true head-to-head top 25 matchup tonight, but what I'm going to do, give you a little extra value, as I always try to do here in this video, is there are 3 other games that have ranked teams. So I'm going to go over those here real quick, some quick hitter fashion, see if we can find some edges. Also at 7 Eastern, the ACC, number 6 Virginia at Boston College. Now, what's interesting is in the coaches poll and the AP, they're ranked 6th, but they actually got a first place vote in the coaches poll, which is a little random. We'll see, maybe that was Tony Bennett voting for his own team. I'm not sure. But Virginia is obviously going to be dangerous come tournament time. They always play extremely slow, and that's the case again this year. But they're 6th in both polls, yet they're only 24th in the KenPom. So this is a situation where a team is ranked a lot higher than their computer power rating. I think one of the reasons the ACC overall has been a pretty weak conference this year, schedule strength-wise. UVA is only 76th overall. They do play extremely slow, of course, 361st slowest team out of 363. And they really have matched up well against Boston College in recent years. And by the way, as we look at the overnight line in this game, Virginia right now is about an 8-point favorite on the road, total around 125, 125.5. Hard to trust Boston College. They're not a good team. And the reason this has been a bad matchup for Boston College is that obviously a half-court slowdown Virginia team, you got to hit the 3 and defend the 3 well. And Boston College doesn't do either. They're not a good three-point shooting team. They don't take a lot of threes, and they have a bad three-point defense on top of that. They're only hitting 27% from three-point range at home. On the season, they're giving up over 37% to opponents. So that Virginia matches up well for that reason, and they did win easy by 19 a few weeks ago at the end of January, and they only shot 28% from 3. In fact, both teams hit exactly 28.5% from 3, and Virginia still won by 19. So that shows that it is a good matchup edge for Virginia, and although the Cavaliers might be overlooking this game with North Carolina on deck, it's hard not to play Virginia minus the 8.5. They're just the much better team all around. 2 other games that have top 25 opponents as well. In fact, the top 2 teams in the country are also playing tonight on Wednesday, both at 9 o'clock Eastern. We have Tulane at number 1 ranked Houston on ESPNU at 9 Eastern. Houston, as is the case in almost all their games this year due to their pretty weak conference schedule, is a huge favorite in this one. Once again, tough to play against Houston, though, as they're a really good team. Now, Tulane's a very good offensive team. They play at the 4th fastest tempo in the country out of 363 teams. But Houston plays at the 348th slowest tempo. So this is not a good matchup to Tulane here. Line opened 15.5. It's come down to 14.5. A little bit of money on Tulane, which I find interesting. Totals also dropped a bit to 143.5 from 144. But once again, home teams normally can dictate the tempo, and slow down teams can normally dictate the tempo better than a fast team. So if this is a slow half-court game, Tulane's going to probably be pretty uncomfortable. With that said, though, they could sneak within this big number of 14.5, but I wouldn't count on it. Houston, the best team in the country right now, and if they slow this down, Tulane is not going to be at their preferred fast pace. So it looks like a good matchup for Houston. And that was the case earlier this year. Last month, mid-January, they won the game by 80-60. Won by 20 on the road is just a 10.5-point favorite. Looks like they'll probably sweep and get the win once again against Tulane. Once again, the one other game involving a ranked team also goes at 9 Eastern tonight on ESPN2. The Deuce, number 2 Alabama at South Carolina. Bama does have some off-court distractions right now in that program. That is a concern. But as I've said for several weeks now, Bama is a play-on or pass team. I'm not looking to fade Alabama. One of the best teams in the country. In fact, they're number 2 in the KenPom. Houston is number 1, and Bama beat Houston, even though Alabama plays at the 2nd fastest pace of any team in the country. I guess that's one thing that might give Tulane some hope tonight, is that even faster Alabama did beat Houston earlier this year back in December. But keep in mind, Houston had over a 14-point lead in that game, found a way to blow it. Also, Tulane is not at the same level Alabama is offensively. Bama just put up 108 points against Georgia on Saturday. They do have a look ahead maybe against Arkansas, who they already beat by 15 this season, then Auburn and A&M. But they haven't played South Carolina yet this season, and they beat them by 19 last year when they played them. So they should be pretty focused. Once again, maybe a potential look-ahead spot to Arkansas, but Alabama's not a team I'm looking to fade anytime soon. Excellent three-point offense and defense, and South Carolina's been below average defending the 3, and they've been a terrible offensive team overall. So Alabama should be able to name their score in this one, but they do once again have some off-the-court distractions, which are a concern. Not sure South Carolina's good enough to take advantage. By the way, this line opened 18. It's down to 17 overnight, 17.5 in other spots. Totals held pretty steady at 148. All right, those are the 4 games involving ranked top 25 teams for Wednesday night, February the 22nd. Thanks for watching. I'll be back for Saturday with another college basketball top 25 video. Did very well last week here on the channel, so be sure to check that out this Friday night into Saturday. Hit the bell for instant alerts after you hit subscribe to know when these videos go live. Don't forget, once again, this is a great time to be making money in basketball. I'm ranked #1 this year in 2023 at WagerTalk.com. #1 NBA, #1 and 2 combined college and pro basketball sides, making some serious money in basketball. And I've got a strong lineup best bets for Wednesday night right now at WagerTalk.com. And don't forget about the bonus free plays. We've missed a couple free plays this week, and I'm still 16-4, 80% since the end of January on the free plays. And those games are games that didn't make the best bet card. Best bet's up 60 units over the past month, and the free plays have got an additional 16-4 right on my page. So check out my page each and every day for free plays and best bets, including tonight's strong card on Wednesday. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut code WT.buzz/SM. Be sure to follow me on Twitter as well, at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, Merril, at Steve Merril on Twitter. And check back every day for college basketball happy hour at 2 p.m. Eastern, NBA tip-off show at 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on the network. Hit subscribe, hit the bell for instant alerts, thumb up, like, and leave me some comments below. Let me know your thoughts on tonight's card on Wednesday, where you see some value, maybe some under-the-radar games, some small conference teams that we didn't get a chance to talk about here on the Top 25 video. Let's win together. I honestly believe we have the sharpest and smartest sports bettors viewing WagerTalk TV here on WagerTalk.com. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon this weekend with the next Top 25 video. Good luck tonight.